Hey Dolly lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys an updated diorama tour on two of the dioramas that I was working on during the last video, and it's mainly those two. I'm going to briefly talk about the dusty studio apartment that I was working on, and then another diorama, a foldable one that I've been working on for the past week or two. So let's get started. Okay guys, the first diorama I want to give you an update on is Liliana's pink and gray apartment. In my last video, I didn't even have the walls up, so I'm just going to give you a quick view of what I've done so far and kind of explain what else I have left to do. Her apartment is pink and gray, and I brought in some dark navy blue colors to just make it pop a little bit because the pink was a little overwhelming to me. But so far, I'm really liking how it's turning out. The goal for this was to give it like a girly farmhouse chic look, and that's exactly what I've done so far. On the wall, I plan on adding 3 more pictures to the left side of this like a boss picture, and that's just going to bring in some personal touches of her family and her daughter, and then she now has a boyfriend, so yeah, he's up there too. I purchased this table off of Etsy from a shop called Just Dauhl Furniture. And I really love his pieces. They're such good quality. It came with 4 chairs, but in this specific diorama, I'm only going to use 2 of them because mainly it's just Lily and her daughter Fallon that's going to be occupying it. I created a custom entryway piece to go by her door, and it was just pieces that I had in my craft box that I hodgepodge together to create an entryway piece where she can hang her keys and her purse and her work badge. And then this is a little table. Let me go ahead and move this over, guys, so you can see it better. A little entryway table that I created from a Dollar Tree jewelry box and some wooden pegs I picked up from Hobby Lobby. But as you can see, it's going to have a picture on there as well and something to go in this little pink and white monstrosity I have in the middle, and her wallet's on here as well. But yeah, that's what I've gotten so far for the right side of her apartment. Now this door is still one of my favorite finds from last year, and this was a Dollar General Christmas decoration item that I just painted the custom color, and that's just a burlap wreath that I made. And these baskets are from Hobby Lobby as well. They were in the farmhouse decor thing for their spring release. And the magazines inside are some magazines that my friend Wolverine Land made for the girls that participated in the Valentine's Day card exchange that I hosted this year for our dolls. When you come over to the left side of the apartment, I've hung up some shutters and a picture frame that I'm using as a window. And I've added some flowers behind her couch because Lily is very girly, so she's going to have a lot of plants and a lot of flowers. And then just some tiny details on her coffee table. And those hanging lights, I'm going to have to hang them again. But yes, overall, that is what Lily's apartment, her living / dining area, looks like so far. I plan on adding some curtains to that. And then, like I previously said, 3 more picture frames to the left side of that. But I think overall, I am done with Lily's apartment. Let's move on to the cabin fill that's located right under this one. The second diorama I want to give you an update on is the one located right under Lily's. For this one, I was going for a cabin woodsy type fill, so you'll see that I brought in a lot of wooden elements to it. I know for this diorama, or I knew for this diorama, that I wanted to separate the living room and the dining area, so I created this really nice archway to go between the 2 sections. So let's go ahead and start on the dining area. You'll see that this table was used in Lily's apartment, and I like to multitask when it comes to my furniture. And so I am going to be using all 4 chairs for this table. And this beautiful sunflower piece was crafted by Fancy Doll design. She has made so many pieces for me. I've bought a lot from her in the last 2 years because her quality is so amazing. But I knew I wanted to have a sunflower element to this, and I showed her a picture and she created that for me, and it's going to live in this diorama. I just love it. This wall was actually a palette frame from Walmart in the craft section, and as soon as I saw it, I knew that I wanted it to be a accent wall on one of my dioramas. So I just popped some foam board in there, painted it, and voila, I have a wall. This door was bought from the same guy that made this table, Just Dauhl Furniture. I love purchasing from him. I do one big purchase a year because his stuff is such good quality. But it's just French doors, they open and close. And then on this wall I have some chalkboard signs. I'm not sure what I'm going to write on there, but something cute. And then this little plant display. The theme for this cabin is yellow and navy blue, and so I made sure I included as much as the yellow in here as possible because the wood is kind of dark and I want it to have a pop of color. Now this wooden wall, I am so glad I decided to put this in the diorama. This took me 2 episodes of Law & Order SVU to make, but I cut and stained it. Really quick, really simple project, really cheap. I think maybe $3 total. And I made my own stain using a little bit of acrylic paint and a lot of water. This plant was found, or the plant holder, the bottle, was found in the Target dollar spot for $1, and these plants I purchased from the Dollar Tree. So that whole thing was $3 and it looks really good. Now behind the couch, I bought this wooden sign from Target as well, dollar spot, and I picked up these felt flowers from Walmart for $3 of the whole entire pack, and I just popped it up on the wall. But yeah, that is this diorama updated. Didn't have any walls. I don't even think I had all the furniture for it, but I am loving the way it's turned out. I just sit back and I stare and I'm like, wow, this looks really good. You're gonna see these baskets in a lot of my dioramas because they were only $1.50 at Hobby Lobby. I have magazines because I love the details in it. But yeah, that is the second update that I wanted to show you guys. I just wanted to give you a quick update on this. This is my, I call it the rusty dusty studio apartment. I had most of these pieces in here, but I just wanted to kind of update you and let you know really quickly what I've added. I'm scooting up so I can get in here a little bit better. I didn't take the dowels out of this one because it's not going to be a thorough update, but I've added some blinds to the window, and there's a window piece behind there. I'm working on the details on her dresser. Those Zuru 5 Surprise was one of the best finds that I've had so far. I love the dolly community and how we share tips with each other. I've changed out the bedding set, and then this shelf is something that I found at Michael's when I was in Georgia. But yeah, I'm just adding more details into this diorama. And I'm making sure that I'm not being neat like I usually do because I want it to have that feel to it. Like it's a rundown, old, shabby looking thing. And I think I have successfully managed to do that. What I am proud of is this guy. He's one of my first face ups or repaints that I've done myself. Let me just kind of bring him in closer. I still, oh goodness gracious, we got some dust going on right here. I still have a lot of work I need to do, but I think he was the 3rd or the 4th one that I've done, and I'm super excited with how he came out. But yeah, he'll be making an appearance into the photo story soon. This basket is what I found in the wedding section at Hobby Lobby. I cut off the handles and now we have a clothing basket. But yeah, that's a quick update on this one. Now let me go to the one that I'm super excited about. I wanted to create a bedroom diorama for Lily, but I ran out of shelf space, so I created this foldable diorama for her, and I am in love. I'm trying to make as much of the furniture in this diorama as I can, so I just wanted you guys to get a closer look through video. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen plenty of pictures, but through video of what I have done so far. Now this canopy bed, I knew I wanted to have a canopy bed for her, so I took a vote in my stories and you guys voted on this style, and so I created this using some wood that I found at Hobby Lobby. I'm really excited with how it turned out. Now these swatches that you see on the bed, they're going to be a part of her bedding set. And at first I was going to go for yellow and gray in this room, but when I saw this, it spoke to me. So I picked it up. So I guess I'm carrying on the grays and the browns and the pinks and the whites in her room. I created her dresser from some Dollar Tree jewelry boxes. I stacked 3 of them together, used some popsicle sticks, painted it, and voila. These are the details on her dresser. There's a picture of her daughter Fallon. That is going to be a vase. I found her jewelry box at Hobby Lobby, and this basket is just going to hold her face towels for when she goes to the bathroom. Now over her door, I created a flower piece. I don't know what to call it. And hanging on her door is some mini macrame that I created in a challenge that I hosted again on Instagram. It was the Dollar Tree Doll Craft Challenge, and that was one of the crafts that I created using everything solely from the Dollar Tree. Now on her wall, I knew I wanted to have some shelves, and the Zuru 5 Surprise comes in these egg type things, and 2 of them can be used as shelving because they lay flush to the wall. So I spray painted it, and voila, she has shelves. Fallon's sitting on a little tufted or semi-tufted ottoman that I created the other day. And that way when Lily gets off of work, she can kick off her shoes and relax before plopping on her bed. Now over here, oh God. Whew, I don't know why I'm breathing so hard, guys. I apologize. Let me see if I can swing this lighting around here this way so we can get a better look. But I wanted to create a mini masterpiece over her desk area. I found some inspiration off of Pinterest. These were in human size, so I scaled it down to doll size and I created these. And it's supposed to be like palette wood floral pieces, and I think I have accomplished that. I love the way it looks. And then this is a little message board or a memorabilia board, or however you, or whatever you call it, and she can stick little letters and calendars and reminders and mementos behind there. Now this desk is another piece that I got from Just Style Furniture off of Etsy. His stuff is so amazingly detailed. The drawers even open, and I'm gonna try to not keep putting my finger in front of the camera lens, but yeah. They open and close, just so detailed, so nice. And she works as a social worker in a group home, so of course she has all her file folders and files and goodies. And then on her desk, her sleep mask, because Lily is a diva. Another 5 Surprise is like the little Pond's facial cleaner, and then a picture frame from Jamaican Dolly because she's amazing. But yeah, guys, let me back up without hitting my head. That is the final update for this diorama tour. I do apologize for the shakiness and all of that, but I am so excited with how this is turning out. And when I'm done, let me just show you guys how easy it is to collapse. It's held together with painter's tape. So I just untape it, fold it up, and stick it in my corner. But yeah, this is Lily's bedroom diorama. I still have a ways to go. I have to make some window treatments. I want to get something to hang from the canopy bed because you know she's girly. I need a rug to go on either side of her bed. and then a few more pieces for the wall. I'm probably going to do some type of hanging planter in this corner, but for the most part, yes. Her bedroom diorama is about, I would say, 60% complete. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this updated diorama tour. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video, as soon as I upload a video. If you're not following me on Instagram, go on over and head to @thedollhouse, where I'm posting almost daily. And until next time, guys, much love.